Eric W. Hissa. I am a net entrepreneur, a mentor, and a coach. While come to the world of net entrepreneurship, there's so much thing that I consider in myself. Number one, the vision I have for the business. Number two, the people I'm working with them. Number three, how can we leverage more? In the world of net entrepreneurship, I've been in this field leaders for the last 11 years. Take your years, then subtract 11 years. How old were you at that time? I've been in this field for the last 11 years. And with these 11 years, 5 years I've worked in e-commerce, internet-based businesses. The last 6 years I've worked on the blockchain-based businesses. For the next 4 last years in my career in online-based work, I'm going to do a combination of the internet and blockchain technology, because the world is rising very fast and there's so much that we need to learn, and there's so much that we need to understand leaders. Because it came into my attention 3 years ago, and I kept on asking myself, we as the people of Africa, what can we do to rise in terms of knowledge, in terms of skills, and in terms of income? What can we do to take ourselves to that next level of greatness? And from that point of understanding, I've been working hard around the clock, not only for my success, but for the success of those that you have worked for. But one thing I've never allowed to define me is the circumstance or the situation at hand, because we have a major game plan. It's a game changer that is going to change everything that we are doing. But looking on this major game plan that we have, leaders, I want, for those who are writing, my mind and soul is not into working business in Kenya alone. My mind and soul is not into building business in Tanzania or Uganda alone. I want to build a business across Africa. I want to build a business beyond the borders. For me to do this, or for us to do this, leaders, we require a right vehicle that can drive us into greatness, because greatness is always achieved from what we do on day-to-day basis. So, leaders, it has come a point in life where, at my point here where I am today, I've been talking so much about Blockchain Academy. Next week, on Friday, the Academy will be on. But people ask me, Sahisa, what is the purpose of this Academy? Well, already we have a business in hand. The purpose of the Academy, I'm going to share with you this evening, because the vision that I have is a very big vision. And for most of the people, including most of the leaders, will not understand my vision until the time the game plan will be clear, whereby most of you will understand more on what you want to do. So welcome to the Blockchain Academy. The future is here. And this future being here, leaders, is the game plan that we are going to follow on the way forward, on how we are going to do this business in a big way. So, leaders, people are asking, why Blockchain Academy? Why, Sahis, have you decided to add Blockchain Academy to foster the ecosystem? And why have you also decided to drive also other business into the Blockchain Academy so that you can leverage? Number one, leaders, for those who are writing, I want you to write this one down, because some few leaders out there, some few members out there, I know they are giving out information which is not correct. But as I shared in the group, I began for Surge alone on 17 August 2020, and most of you profited in it, and we are running with it. For Surge Tron, we are running with it. But in this running with it, leaders, I want each one of you to have more streams of income. This has always been my design, my goal for the last 6 years. So why do we need Blockchain Academy? Number one, leaders, the key challenges we are facing at the marketplace. What we are doing in blockchain, is not registered. We don't have a legal registered business that you are running, leaders. Everything we are running on the internet part. The Blockchain Academy is going to help us to have a regular company that will enable us to protect what we earn and to protect what we have. So Blockchain Academy, as we run Fossil Tron ecosystem and other businesses that I will add within it, leaders, is going to assist us to have legal registration of a company. Why, leaders, is this important? Remember, we are operating within a country. Even if we are decentralized, we are operating within a centralized governed country. With these country, leaders, they require a legal office, a place that is open from Monday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday. Anyone can walk in and question anything they want about the services we are providing. Number 2, leaders, no matter how hard we work online, leaders, remember, we must be accountable in tax payment, leaders. How can we do this without an office, leaders? That's the reason of the Blockchain Academy, so that we can also be accountable of what you are earning, the money that you are making, leaders. How many of you are paying for tax? So with a Blockchain Academy, whereby we'll have our own place to run everything, also the members that are going to operate within the Blockchain Academy, we are going to guide them on how to do the returns on tax from what they have earned from the ecosystem. Then, next, leaders, very important, expand international, leaders. This has been my dream, this has been my desire, and this has been my goal, leaders. Going international, leaders. Right now, our business is fixed within one nation, which means, leaders, our economy or our growth depend on one country, leaders. It also means, leaders, in that one country, if business is not doing well, like right now, when the fossil burst was open, business is not running well, leaders. What happens? Also, our income is affected. So, the question is here, leaders. For us to go international, we require a well-registered company and a Blockchain Academy. We require a legal office, paperwork. Then, to do something big, leaders, to run an advertisement TV and radio. For the leaders who understand this, you know very well, they will always ask for one thing. Do you have your tax returns? So, going international, leaders, is very important. And we wanted to set up a meeting in Uganda some few months ago. But these guys, they ask us a very simple question. Is your company registered? Is it legal? Like the government of Kenya, does it identify what you are doing? We told them we are decentralized. But they told us one thing. What you are running is decentralized, but remember you are running it in a centralized, best kind of rulership, leaders. So to go international, leaders, because for me, my goal has been very simple. We expand in 7 countries before December, leaders. To do this, we require the Blockchain Academy. So question number 2, what will the Blockchain Academy provide to us? What will the Blockchain Academy be providing to us? Number 1, leaders, we provide a service in social media marketing. Social media marketing, leaders. Social media marketing. Number 2, we provide a service and skills on blockchain technology. Number 3, we provide service on auto trading, leaders. Skills on social media marketing. Social media marketing right now in Africa, they say within every 1 hour, 300,000 people log online. Which means, leaders, if we are going international, we must do social media marketing to market whatever we'll be sharing out. For us to do this one, leaders, we require skills. We require skill, leaders, for us to achieve this. Number 2, blockchain technology skills. When you check on blockchain, leaders, most of us, we only know about the wallet, how to save a cryptocurrency. Most of us also here know about the smart contract. Buying and selling, we don't know. That's why you see people posting in the group every day. I have trons worth this amount I want to sell, because they don't know how to sell on other platforms. Then leaders, we are facing a major challenge. People are losing cryptocurrency in their wallets simply because their wallet are not secure. Number two, because they did not know how to set up their wallet. Someone else was doing it for them. So leaders, imagine you have $10,000. Are you willing to risk that amount to someone else? Then leaders, number three, very important, auto trading skills. In auto trading leaders, I will guide you leaders on some major issues. Number one, the basic of trading leaders. Trading industry is a $6.9 trillion industry. But for us to benefit in it, leaders, you require knowledge, you require skills. So let me take you a little bit deeper, step by step. For those who have the question, please feel free to write them down. Chat me up on the question. I'm going to answer all of them. So number one, about the Blockchain Academy, I'm going to provide skills. We are going to provide skills on the basic of blockchain technology. Basic of blockchain technology, getting started, what is blockchain, how does it work? If you're not working on it, how can you apply blockchain technology to your day-to-day lives, leaders? How can you do this? On the basic skills, we are going to share with you that one. Then, next part we are going to share with you, leaders, the issue of buying and selling cryptocurrency, leaders. The issue of converting one currency to another. Most of us, we are still struggling, leaders. We share with you how to do this. Number three, the smart contract technology. One of the biggest technology. One technology that, for me, have benefited in a big way, leaders. It's very big, but it also has its own limitation. It also have its own caps. But most of the time when you train about it, no one tells you about the limitation, no one tells you about the caps. And here, in this ecosystem, leaders, I will teach each one of you to understand well how the system works, how it operates, and the caps within it, leaders. I will share with each one of you to know in and out the limitation of it. I will share with you, leaders. I can see the limit. I've reached 200 people, but this meeting, I'm recording it. I will upload it on YouTube so that each one of you can understand everything. Then, leaders, very important here. Very important. Here also, there's one formula that people are using. They're using it and they're making millions of dollars every week. Crypto pumping, leaders. This scenario here, leaders, is whereby those people who have a lot of cryptocurrencies, leaders, like bitcoins, people have like 1,000 bitcoin, leaders, they come together, 10 of them. They buy one coin, they increase the demand, they reduce the supply. The value of those currencies, leaders, always goes up. When the value goes up, what happens? They sell it. When they sell it, they convert it into BUSD or USDT. Those are the stable coins. After converting it again onto there, the demand of that coin goes where? Goes down. And these people make a profit, leaders, per one pump, a profit of 100% to 400%, leaders. Imagine you do such a thing with $1,000. Within 3, 4, 5 minutes, you have exactly $3,000 or $2,000, leaders. We are going to share with you in the Blockchain Academy. So the second service that we are providing here, leaders, very important, auto trading cryptocurrency. In this one here, leaders, number one, basic skills in trading, basic skills in forex trading. We are going to share with you in and out, leaders. I want you to understand this, leaders. We have a formula where you can work it alone. You set the system up. You go to work in the morning. If the percentage reach the right percent, you come back in the evening. The system have already done the selling and conversion of currency for you. We have also here, leaders, the basics here, where you can trade on your own, leaders. But trading here, in forex trading, leaders, cryptocurrency, you must understand first trading in fiat currency, leaders. We provide the basic trading skills. Then, We have crypto trading skills. Now we have the first one, the basic, which is general, dealing with the fiat currency. Then number 2, we have the one for cryptocurrency, Bitcoin most of the time and Ethereum. They are most of the time used in trading. We show you how to do that, leaders. Then we have meta trading. In this scenario, leaders, these are the people who don't have time to read, leaders. They don't have time to learn, but they can mirror the screen. For example, if I, Hisa, am trading on this device here, I can share the screen with you. So when I begin trading here, you begin with me. When I place a stop here, you place it with me. When I make profit, you make profit. Meta trading, a unique concept that we are going to provide in auto trading, leaders. From there, we go to auto trading here. Here we'll show you 3 ways to generate income using this formula, leaders. So what I have in the Blockchain Academy is so big. I hope most of you will come into the vision and understand exactly what is awaiting us. What I have in training you, leaders, to understand in detail, it's so big. So after that, leaders, we go to the next part, social media marketing, leaders. Social media marketing, leaders, is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The other day, I was laughing with some leaders. They were saying that anything that is not in blockchain, they cannot do. I laughed at them, leaders. Why? Because even the services in blockchain technology, you pass them through the internet technology, leaders. Even for such ecosystem, when you want to go in it directly, you pass through an internet-based platform that can work on your normal laptop, leaders. So this blockchain technology is an advance of internet technology, but still internet technology plays a crucial role in everything that we do, leaders. When you check on the 10 richest people in the world right now, they're dealing with internet technology. So internet technology is not something to be assumed, leaders. And this one now, leaders, you need to understand some few things. Number 1, branding on social media. We say that your name on social media is your brand. So we'll teach you how to do the brand in social media so that you can attract the right people, not only for your opportunity, but also in your life, leaders. We can do all of that, leaders, together in a big way. Then, the second thing, leaders, I want you to check upon and understand. We're going to set up sales funnel for you, leaders. This is one concept that most of us in Africa, we don't know about. A sales funnel, leaders, is whereby you can do your marketing online. It can capture the contact of your customer, bring them into your sales funnel. Then the sales funnel can convert a customer into a potential prospect. And the prospect can buy a service or product from you and do the payment without talking with you, leaders. A sales funnel, leaders. It's like this one, leaders. I market on maybe Facebook, Twitter, on Instagram. A customer gets my link. They directed to a given landing page. They read everything there. They fill their information. They fill the information in the capture page. The capture page, send them, maybe if I'm marketing our current business, it send them to the ecosystem, leaders. Once they are there, leaders, they sign up everything. Then when you wake up in the morning, back office, $1,000, $200, $500 in the back office. From a customer you did not talk to. But right now what you're doing in Africa, everyone joining our business directly, we know their names, we know where they come, we are almost knowing their families, we are almost knowing if they are married or not, leaders. That is what is happening now, leaders. We have no these big skill, leaders. We are still behind. Right now, we're talking about blockchain technology. But the interface we are using is built on the internet. Zoom is built on the internet, not on blockchain, leaders. But without the internet technology, how could we be doing this meeting this evening? Leaders, internet technology is so big, but now it depends on what you need to do on it, leaders. Then, another part, leaders, I want to check upon the technology. We are setting up a professional ADS. Setting up professional ADS leaders. Companies like Coca-Cola, like Safaricom, big companies, big brands, insurance company, fashion company involved in fashion, musicians, celebrities, leaders. They are marketing so big in using social media leaders. And most of them, they are making billion, if not millions, leaders. So, you as a person, instead of profiting from your small network or some few guys that you know, how can we profit from the big network leaders? Like we have done our business for such ecosystem from August up to this year. The entire ecosystem, we have 4,600 members for the last how many months? But now I turns my head around, leaders. I need to think a little bit deeper. On the internet interface, leaders, every day, every single day in Africa, each hour, 300,000 people log in online-based platform, leaders. They log in online-based platform. They log in to check, to get information, leaders. So imagine if you have a lead that these 300,000 people will log in every hour, that they are your potential customers. When these people log in daily, they see your advert. When they see your advert and click on it, the funnel direct them in the landing page. They check on what you are providing to them, leaders. They fill their detail. They lead capture the information. Then it leads them into your business. They can join your business. They can buy a service or product from you without you lifting your fingers. That is the art where you listen by, where Warren Buffett say that if you are not making money while sleeping, you will work until you die. Most of us were running online business, but we are working on daily basis, leaders. Without us recruiting, without us doing the sales, there's no profit, there's no income. We are the same as the people in jobs, leaders. If you decide to sit at home for 1 month, there's no income at all. You as a leader, when you decide not to go for the training, I observed this thing in like 2 months ago when my grandmother was very sick. I was not running the business on a daily basis. When she was very sick, I was off the business for around 3-4 weeks. But also my income went for a holiday. Then I told myself, I will not need to do things that way again. I need to change, leaders. And most for us leaders, change is hard. That's why you see when change is about to come, leaders will always fight. Leaders will always quarrel. Some will bring in their own decision, their own ideas. For me, they are good. But I ask myself one question. How does these ideas help? How does it help us as members and as a family leaders? So, the next part of social media marketing, I want to check upon a company on the e-commerce platform that can provide a solution on the world of e-commerce. It's nowhere in blockchain, but in the world of e-commerce, leaders. As much as you love blockchain technology, leaders, you cannot order food on blockchain technology, leaders. You cannot do shopping on Jumia with blockchain technology, leaders. We need to be wise, leaders. E-commerce is big, leaders. You cannot send someone money via M-Pesa on blockchain technology. You rely on the same blockchain technology. You cannot have cash without the internet, leaders. You can't. You cannot access money without the internet technology. So as much as we know the future is here, we need also to understand what people are doing to become great. And due to these leaders, this week I've been in Tanzania. And I've been in Tanzania for the next 2 months. 2 months. There's something I'm looking upon on the internet technology. I hope most of you have come across these pictures here, leaders. On the status of some of the people, including me and other leaders. You have also come across this picture here, most of you. And this picture here, leaders, I personally invited some of the leaders here in Dar es Salaam to come and take a view in one of the business that is providing service in e-commerce. Because in blockchain technology leaders, we are going to have 6 streams of income. 4 streams will be based on blockchain technology. The remaining 2 will be based on the internet technology. And this path, leaders, is long. For the vision of blockchain technology, I believe, for it to come out the way I want it, I will need to move forward a little bit and get leaders from other areas leaders. So far in Dar es Salaam, I've been here for 2 weeks. So far, I've received leaders from 6 countries. This weekend, I'm receiving also leaders from other 4 countries. They are traveling. Why Dar es Salaam? That is a question. Because the coming in Dar es Salaam is quite easy than coming in any other country in East Africa. So I'm receiving different leaders because for me, I want to exploit. For me, I want to do something big. For me, I believe the future is now. And the future is in blockchain academy, whereby we provide 4 services based on blockchain. Have the smart contract technology, crypto trading, crypto education, and also the issue of buying and holding and pumping in the world of blockchain technology. In the world of internet, I will train all of you about social media marketing. Then I will look for an e-commerce company, e-commerce based company, to give you more on the world of internet technology leaders. We cannot assume the internet technology leaders. Because also in the smart contract, the interface I've told you is using the internet technology. To log in without the internet, you require the smart contract. So how many of you here know about coding? Whereby you can log into the smart contract, you can log into a Forsage ecosystem where the smart contract without the internet interface. How many of you are leaders? So the future is so big, leaders. My vision is still clear to the goal. On the blockchain technology, those 4 services, one of the business that we are doing it and we will still be doing it is the Tron business. We run with it as no man's business to the end. Again, in it, we are going to add auto trading in cryptocurrency leaders. I will teach you the basic on how to do that. Because if you are not depending on networking, but daily you are sure of $50 to $100 every day, most of you leaders, your life will change. True or false? That you alone without networking, you are sure of $50 to $100 every single day, leader. Per month, that is 50 times 30, that is 150,000 Kenya shillings per month. That is 300,000 shillings, leaders, every single month. In Kenya, to earn 300,000 Kenya shillings, leaders, you require experience for work for how many years? 5 years. You require a degree right now. How many years? 4 years. Those are how many years, leaders? 9 years to earn 150,000 every single month. And the 150,000 you are not even sure of. Because the boss can wake up one day completely angry on everything. Then you pass on his left hand in the office. He tells you no work. Go home. Game over for you, leaders. I don't want us to live in that kind of fear, leaders. While there are people who are doing it online, big way. Think about Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet. He's running 7 businesses, leader. Like 1, 2, 3, 7 businesses. Jeff Bezos, 9 businesses. I was checking the other day. Bill Gates is the biggest potato farmer in America. Potato, viazi, potato. But Bill Gates also have invested so much in the world of internet and the world of blockchain. But we in Africa, we have been trained about one thing, about forecast. If you are a teacher, you will teach until you die. If you are a doctor, you will be injecting people until you die. If you are a driver, you only want to drive until you die. Go to China, leaders. I have a friend of mine in China. He works in 3 places per day. First session from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Second session, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Third session, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Every day, leaders. 3 businesses, different industries, leaders. The guy is my neighbor at home. He has built a lot of rental houses. He was telling me, Chisa, I'm working just for the next 5 years. When I come home, I just want to rest. What about us, leaders? What about us? We have settled ourselves to be so small, whereby we have bought so much in different people's ideas. And these ideas that are not helping us at all. That's why for me, when we launch the Blockchain Academy next week on Friday, leaders, the platform will be open. Right now, I'm in Tanzania looking on one of the company providing services in e-commerce. It's known as Tragoa. I'm checking on it and finding out more on how it works. Once I'm comfortable with it, I will add on a Blockchain Academy. So the purpose of the Blockchain Academy, leaders, for those who are writing this one down, for the purpose of Blockchain Academy is to bring in real-time services in the world of blockchain technology, in the world of internet technology, so that those we have in the system, they can benefit in a big way, leaders. People are losing big time in scams. People are losing big time in projects which are not there. When you check in Kenya right now, leaders, the top leader for Amazon, she's in. One of the leaders of Petropay, she's in, he is in. But they were running those projects fully knowing that they were legal projects. So for us to make something that's substantial, something that we are sure about, leaders, we require a registered company. We require a registered office to operate from, leaders. We require to be tax obligated, whereby we pay our taxes, leaders. And we require a company with full certification to protect what we build, leaders. To protect what we have, leaders. To do this, you require leaders who have a vision beyond the normal vision, leaders. So in the Blockchain Academy, leaders, I will be bringing leaders from different industries. For the few who are willing, let us go ahead and do these leaders in a big way. In the Blockchain Academy. Let us badge our hand together. Forget about the past. And let us hold 6 businesses in our hand. On the world of blockchain and the world of internet. And anyone who told you the world of internet, because centralized, does not work, ask them one question. For you to operate your phone, are you operating it on blockchain or you are operating it on the internet? To have your wallet here, is it written on blockchain or written on internet? So the world of internet is still important and is still powerful. But for us to know these leaders, we have a long way to go. We as Africa, we must accept to arise, to learn, and to understand what we hold. That's why my vision, that's why my goal, that's why my purpose and my dream is to take Africa to the next step, whereby opportunities will not pass us again, whereby leveraging technology will never pass us again, leaders. So I'm working hard day and night. This being the second week in Dar es Salaam, it is hot, completely hot. I'm working out day and night to ensure that the vision and the goal that I have for each one of you who believe not only in me, but in the beauty of the dream of e-commerce and blockchain technology come to pass, leaders. And I believe most of you here, leaders, you benefit in it in a big way. And also, leaders, will be ready. Because if I'm bringing on the trading leaders, I will require a professional in the trading sector to train new leaders on how it works. So it will not be I, Chisa, doing everything. I'm good in blockchain. I can train on that one. When I bring in another service like pumping service, leaders, I will require a professional in it to train you about it. So meeting will be there on the e-commerce like this one here. And also physical meeting will have them, leaders, for these people to share with you, leaders. I want the best in the industry. When I check on the company that will provide service in the e-commerce, Tragoa company, I will also have the CEO of that company to share with us what exactly they are doing, leaders. Because we cannot be that foolish to misguide our people and to reject every idea because we have a notion that anything that is not decentralized is not workable. While 99% of life, our life, depend on the centralized system of governance. But the question is here, leaders, is this thing genuine? Is this thing legal? Does it pay? Does it work? Is this thing for long term or is it for short term? I want each one of you to marry your head now into my vision, leaders. And if you have a question, you can write the question down there. I'm going to answer all of them. For those who did not make it for the Zoom meeting, I've recorded it. I will upload it on YouTube so that you can go through it over and over and understand it, leaders. And I appreciate those leaders who made it all the way to Dar es Salaam. The leaders who made it all the way to Dar es Salaam, I appreciate you so much. This one means a lot to me. Each one of you who made it, this one means a lot to me. Shows me your care and commitment and the task at hand. But also, you must not use your care or your attendance to be here, leaders, to mislead others in business. All information for any one of you who believe in blockchain for such ecosystem, since I'm the one who introduced it, all information will rise and will flow from me, leaders. I hope each one of you have my number. If you hear anything, someone saying this and this, Sahis have said this, send me a text on WhatsApp, send me a voice message, give me a call. Though I'm in Tanzania, still the calls can go through. Only integrity, honesty, and openness, it will guide us, leaders. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. We are all entrepreneurs, and we are working very hard on a daily basis for our family to succeed, for us to succeed. And this success brings in two things. It brings in friends in one hand, and it brings in enemies. Friends are for those who will marry into the idea. For those who will not buy the idea, automatically they turn to something else. But for me, what I care most is these family leaders. We, the people, we have the power to stand and to do more and become more. So our meeting for Foresight will continue running the way they are running. Meanwhile, as I prepare, I will have a new schedule for all of our meetings, because I know some of you will fall in love with auto trading. Will fall in love with forex trading. Some of you will fall in love with the e-commerce system if I approve the company which want to provide for other services. Most of you here will fall in love for it. But what if, leaders, we have a way that each one of us can benefit without paying? Is there any problem in that? There's no any problem, leaders. So I appreciate each one of you making to this meeting. I've done a recording for it. I'm going to upload it on YouTube so that you can listen over it. Anything you hear about Blockchain Academy, come and listen here. If it's something that I've not mentioned here, forget about it, leaders. And I repeat again, the purpose in Tanzania is one. For me, is to clear the battle of the Blockchain Academy, then to look for one company that provides services in e-commerce, that can also provide a service in our ecosystem, so that after we train you about social media marketing, we want you also to leverage. Anything that I'm going to train you on the Blockchain Academy, I want to have something that you'll be leveraging, so that you can place your skill into work and convert your work into income. And income not to make you rich, but income to help you generate what we call generation wealth. An income that will be eaten to the fourth generation of your family. People are doing this in big time, leaders. Blockchain technology is big and e-commerce is big, but the future depends on those who are willing to learn. The future depends on those who are willing to change. The future depends on those who are willing to take the risk. But not any risk, we call it calculated risk. There is where the future belongs, leaders. So much is awaiting for us. So much is coming on your way. Hold on and let us keep pushing. For those leaders who are doing the meetings in different towns, continue pushing the meetings. I appreciate so much Brother Kibunja in Eldoret. Leader Kibet and Marcellus in Nairobi, I appreciate so much. Leader Hassan in Mombasa, I appreciate so much. We have these brothers of mine from Bomet. They are doing big things in Nakuru. Appreciate so much. Leaders in Eldoret, in Bungoma, Kitale, all of those towns I appreciate so much. But right now, know that Sahisa have gone international. I want to open the international market for all of us leaders. Today, I received leaders from Arusha. I received in Dar es Salaam from Dodoma, and some few leaders from Dar es Salaam, from Zanzibar. Tomorrow, I'm receiving one leader from Zimbabwe, another one from Botswana, another one from Angola. Then I think on Friday, I'll be having 2 leaders from Nigeria and Ghana. So what I'm doing, leader, is big. What I'm doing is crazy because I want us to succeed, leaders. Not only in Kenya, but I want us to go international. For us to go international, we must have a vehicle that will take us international. That is BlockChain Academy. And every service to be provided in it, leaders. I will have professionals who will help me to train on them, leaders. I cannot train everything. There's no one who is genius in everything. Auto trading, I will have a professional. Forex trading, we'll have a professional. E-commerce, we'll have a professional, which for now I'm doing the research on Tragoa company. It is a new company just launched. I'm looking deep in it. We'll have a professional to train us on it. Then these other services will have also professional to assist me in it. For us to be great, we require to connect with greatness, leaders. Up to there, I wish each one of you a good evening. So let me check here if there's some questions here. So, Shagan Desire asking, on Blockchain Academy, will we have classes online or we are needed in the Salam? No, everything. Thank you, leader. Everything is being done online. All the classes will be online based. Kindly, if you have a question, kindly leaders write the question down. If you have any question, write the question. Let me expand, stop sharing, expand my screen here. Yes. Let me see the chat box. Perfect. Now you are asking Mchai, you are asking, host, please increase to the Zoom number. I've done the recording, leader. Everything I'm uploading on YouTube so that others also can listen to. Then Shagan Desire asking, on Blockchain Academy, will we have classes online or we are needed in the Salam? No, leaders, you're not needed here in the Salam. For me, I'm here because it's easy for the leaders from outside to get here than to come to Nairobi. So I'm here mainly to connect with leaders from outside, to clear on the Blockchain Academy, and also to check on this company that I'm checking if you can provide services in e-commerce on the internet-based, known as Tragoa. Then, here, Elena Moigi, you're asking, is Tragoa a continuation of Tron system or different system? In blockchain ecosystem, leader, thank you for the question. He's asking, is Tragoa a continuation of Tron system or a different system? Let us remember I've said this. In the Blockchain Academy, we are providing skills in 3 areas. Internet marketing, we'll have an e-commerce based company. In the blockchain interface, we'll have smart contracts, we'll have auto trading, and we'll have the issue of buying and selling in the Blockchain Academy. Then, leaders, we are also going to have auto trading, where first we teach about basics of Forex trading in detail. Number 1, basic of Forex trading in detail. Number 2, we'll teach you about crypto trading. Then we'll teach you about the pumping out of it. Then we also share with you how to get the signal in the right way, leaders. So the Blockchain Academy is one ecosystem whereby we are going to bring in different fields within it. And any service that you are going to provide in it, we are going to get the professional to do the training in that. So for example, in e-commerce, maybe, if we approve the Tragoa ecosystem, we are going to get the professional to provide the training in it. If we get auto trading, for example, leaders, we are going to get people who are good in Forex trading to train you. On the Blockchain Academy, I can do the training. Then the smart contract, as we train on the smart contract, we already have a service, which most of us are members, which is Tron ecosystem, leaders. It is still continuing running, leaders. So Blockchain Academy is an ecosystem whereby after providing the services, we provide the real-time solution to different service leaders. We give you a business within the ecosystem, leaders. Very important. And anyone who will give you a service, which I have not shared with you, which the top leaders have not shared with you, leaders, please inbox me. Because some of the leaders that are invited here in the Salam, they are misusing the opportunity, or they have been misusing the chance I gave them to come and help to observe, to mislead other leaders. So everything will give you a way go and how everything is going to fall in place. Then Mchai, you're asking, is the 90 days game plan on? Yes, it's still on, leaders. After I launched the Blockchain Academy, we pushed the 90 days game plan to the end. There's nothing that is changing, leaders. I just want to check on the way. How can we leverage more? Paul Kagondo, good evening, my mentor. Good evening, Paul Kegunda. Joseph, you are saying, so once we get into the Blockchain Academy, our trons will count, or? Yes, it will count, leaders. Leaders, I want you to understand this. Blockchain Academy, we provide skills in 3 fields: social media, blockchain, and auto trading. In blockchain, we train about the smart contract, give the skills about it, but the business within that one will be for such ecosystem, leaders. So nothing changes on that one. Nothing changes on that one. Then Peterson Adigo, will I have to join Tagoa company? No, it depends on you. Because once we teach on auto trading, if you don't like trading, you're not supposed to join. Once we give what Tagoa does, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. Once you see a service that is not good in you, you don't need to do it. Like pumping. Pumping is a risky business. They can place their money and pump it, go to the top. But if you delay, you are using Airtel internet. The time of selling skips just by 1 minute. You are on a negative. So it depends on you, leaders, exactly what needs to be done. Then Enoch Maraba, you are asking about the issue of legality. Why now? Is it affecting smart contract or only for the e-commerce? Can we continue with our strong business as usual, or we need office to be able to continue? Yes, the issue of legality is big, mainly in the expanding of the country outside. Kenya, there's no problem. Like in Tanzania now, it's only 2 days ago when the president said, you are allowed to move in the world of cryptocurrency. South Africa right now, to do something big, legalization will be there. But in Kenya, the Tron ecosystem, no problem. Run it in the big way that you can. It has no issue, it does not affect at all. But the time is coming also for them there, whereby they need to check out again, what are you really doing? Because like those who are doing trading on this company known as local bitcoins, they're submitting their tax. So the question is here, leaders, as you are doing it, are you submitting also your tax? That is the personal obligation. You need to do it. In my case, I'm doing it every month. I'm doing that. What about you, leaders? Check on that also. Then here we have Wycliffe Mugambi. In the e-commerce now, we also earning in terms of trons, or how? Will I be earning directly in the wallet, or which will be the procedure of earning? I will train about this, leaders. Remember, I've said in the e-commerce, we need first to approve it before we deploy it on the Blockchain Academy. That's why I'm here in Dar es Salaam, checking out more to understand more how it works and how it will be of benefit to us. That is what I'm looking into, leaders. Before we deploy anything, we must evaluate, we must check, we must revisit it over and over. That's why I'm saying any information you receive that we have not shared as leaders, forget about those informations, leaders. Then, Big Joe, I was looking for your name, brother. Thank you for the good work that you're doing in Nakuru. Madam Teresa, Madam Ann, Mr. John, they are calling me every day and telling me that you are doing amazing work there, you and Brother Noah. I'm coming there very soon, and we are going to talk more, and I'm going to share with you the way forward, and we'll do amazing thing, leaders. Blockchain Academy for me, I see that gateway to the freedom part, because I've been online for 11 years, leaders. In the 11 years, leaders, I've seen all the colors of e-commerce. I've seen all the colors of online-based businesses. That's why we are drafting something that is beyond imagination, something that people will enjoy the freedom of e-commerce. They will enjoy the freedom of blockchain technology. Bill Joy, you're saying this. Thanks for wonderful training. Looking forward to getting more information in detail. Meanwhile, on our way, we lead Noah to Nakuru for tomorrow Tron ecosystem that will be held at Moonlight Hotel from 2 p.m. Welcome all. So Brother Joe here is welcoming all in the Moonlight Hotel. They'll be having a meeting at 2 p.m. in Nakuru. I urge each one of you to attend those meetings so that you can learn more on what is there to be provided. Mohammed Kofa, when will the academy officially be launched? This coming Saturday, leader. It will be officially be launched this coming Saturday. It will be on and it will be running. So you need to be able to choose whatever you want to do within the ecosystem. And I appreciate so much also the good work that you are doing there in Mombasa. Let us keep pushing. This is just the beginning of greatness, leaders. Then there's someone here, you call yourself Tron. I don't know why you don't have a name, but you're saying, leader, this. Thank you for the clarification, so at least we can now do business with confidence again. Perfect. That is the purpose of leadership, leaders. The purpose of leadership is to install hope into your people. When things are not going fine as a leader, you check on in bringing on solution, leaders. And the future is great, leaders. The future is great. The future is so big. For us to be great, we need to think in a great way. Then here, Salim, you're saying, I am new here, but this is completely impressive. I'm new here, but impressive. So I think you're impressed by the training. I appreciate so much for that. Then Madam Luciano, you are saying, thank you, sir. I appreciate, leader. I appreciate so much for making the day meeting. And up to there, leaders, I think there's no any other question. Do we have anyone who want to talk? Do we have anyone with a different question? You can lift up your hand, you unlock your mic, then you ask the question, leaders. Anyone with a question? Nani yako na swali? Yes, Paul, you can mute your mic, Paul, and ask the question. Paul Keguda.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Paul.
Hope all is good, eh?
Yes, all is well, we thank God.
That's good. I was asking.
Yes.
Now, this for the blockchain academy. Will there be any charges to be like any subscription, or will it just be as long as you remember you're good to go?
For the blockchain academy, the subscription, because like the service that we are giving, like let us say like in auto trading, these are professional doing the training us. So if the professional that are training simply means they require some payment, then let us think, for example, like the pumping site per week. In our scenario, we pay $1,500 every single week. It simply means if you have more people want to do it, we'll have a little fee that can cater for that provision of services.
Okay.
Yes, leader.
Okay, one more.
Ask.
On the blockchain.
Yes.
So will it be like you'll have a separate account, or will you still using your Tron account?
The Tron account is just to run the Tron business. Because think for this leaders, you want to do the trading. Can you do it with the Tron account?
I don't think you can do the Tron account.
Yes, you cannot do it there. So you will require a different account. That's why we'll have the professional to guide us on the way forward.
Okay.
Yes, leader. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Just for that.
Welcome. Anyone else with a question? For me, I love question because question also help you to clear doubt from your heart. Number one, question also help you to clear what you have heard from other people that is not correct. That is the power of questioning. Anyone else with a question? I can see on the chat box here. Brilliant entrepreneur. I think this is Brother Basweti all the way from Eldoret. You are saying, thanks for the tonight's Zoom session and clarification. Yes, I appreciate leaders so much because I know you have been operating in fear, like like big fear. I have received like 1,001 SMS from your side, but I appreciate so much about this SMS. This simply means you have understood what is going on. And if any one of you have a question, feel free to reach me. We got foster ecosystem from nothing, we raise it to the top, and in Africa, we become the we became the top team made by the top earners. So if you have a question, always feel free to ask. Moses, you are saying, Moses from Mombasa, waiting for more meeting to be well updated. Yes, we share the meeting on the Zoom, but our Wednesday meetings on Tron continues. Saturday meeting on Tron continues. Even this Saturday, the meeting on Tron on Zoom will continue. Then when you launch the Blockchain Academy, we'll share the new schedule, because there will be many things here that each one of you who will be interested will go in, learn. Those who are interested, you will join. Those who are not interested, you will leave it and continue with the field that is good with you. I think that is clear, and it's easy for all of us leaders. Like for me, right now on the trading platform, I have someone who is doing it for me, because I cannot put in all the effort right now, because there's so much at hand to deliver and so much at hand to do. Then Metusela, leader all the way from Nairobi, are saying, thank you for empowering us. It is so powerful. I appreciate for that, leaders. This is some of the things that I like most, because when we have one mind and one vision, we can do so much within a given time, leaders. Then Chihuahua William, thank you for what you are doing, sir, opening our minds more and more. I appreciate so much, leaders. Anyone else? Namuel, brother Namuel, thank you for applying for this inside information. I have a lot. I don't understand, brother Namuel. I know also you have been calling me so much directly from Kenya, wanting to know what is happening, what is going on. And today, you saying thank you, applying for this inside information, simply means you have understood part of what is my heart and part is what is my head. Because for me, I want all of us to go to the next level. You are saying thank you so much for the inside information applying. I have learned a lot. That is the key of leadership, leaders. We need to inform and empower people to help them understand the roadmap that they're taking. It's easy to go forward if each one of us understand exactly what we are doing. That's why in our hotel, they serve different food. But serving the different food, it does not mean they want to confuse the customers, because everyone has a different appetite. True or false, leaders? Each one has a different appetite. So they serve different things for different people. But now imagine that we are eating one thing, all of us. I know some of us, they are using that lifestyle. You go to a hotel, then the waiter tell you, nikuletea kawaida, the normal one, because you don't change. So for us, we want to give you a menu, to serve you a big menu, so that you there, you can go and choose what you want to eat. Rebecca, you are saying, thank you for the effort and clarification. Thank you, leader. I know much information has come down there, but for me, I like this kind of leadership meeting. It helps each one of you to understand where we are heading to. Teresa Kimodo, you are saying, we appreciate your effort to gather information for us. We are here to implement to the latter. Thank you, leaders, for standing in with me. And I thank you also for standing in with other leaders. I thank you all for the belief in me. Sharif, you are saying, thank you, leader, for wonderful information. I appreciate you, leaders. I think this will not end. Let me wish all of you a good evening if there's no other question. And if there's no any leader with a word, if there's any leader with a word, you can lift your hand and unmute your mic. I can see Leader Kibet here. Yes, Leader Kibet, do you have a word? Leader Kibet?
Yes, good evening. Good evening. I don't know if you're getting me.
You are sound and clear, my brother.
You're getting me fine?
Yes, yes.
I thought I don't have the voice.
Yes, I know this issue of the Blockchain Academy imekuchanganya.
I came from Tanzania with some, so I thought some corona.
Okay.
So I thought I have something like I came with some throat problem, so I thought maybe I'm not clear.
Are you serious? You want to scare me?
I am in quarantine.
And I was next to you.
I'm fine. Okay, so first I want to appreciate everyone who have been able to connect. I think majority of people, no problem, just go to the nearest center. Okay, so I want to appreciate all the members who were able to connect to the meeting. We have had a lot of questions from different people. People so confused, and they have been asking a lot of questions. And I think majority we have been waiting for this day so they can get that clarity. And I can see the response from different people. And I think so far, for maybe some leaders, as you said, who have been giving some wrong information or giving some confusion to the people, probably I think the leaders or the members already have gotten some clear understanding that the blockchain academy is just an extension of what we do, just to offer more services for those who want to learn trading, because you have been getting many people asking for those who want to be traded for or don't have the skills to trade but they want. And the rest of the services, Sarkisa said. And I believe, as he said, there's going to be options or choices for you to decide which one you want. It's going to be upon you to decide what you feel best for you. And I think it's upon everyone now, having gotten the content, you're going to be updated much more. And the way forward on which company to give us the services from different companies, because not one company covering all of them. And I think the right, not from the way people say Chinyamaji, because I found some different leaders, some within my team, some outside my team, telling me, I don't know even if Mr. Bwire is around. I don't know. I think Mr. Bwire was telling me there's a lot of leaders who have been inboxing him and telling them we have shifted, we have transitioned. There's been a lot of confusion, and we appreciate for the meeting at the moment. I think leaders have learned on their own. Leaders have gotten some content, and as you said, there will be more updates to be given on which company to give us which service. And also, it's going to be also upon you to choose which service is the best for you to do. And I think it's going to be good at that point. It's going to be upon us to decide which one can work the best for us, and we can concentrate on what we feel it is the best for us. So any other person giving you a different information, not the one which has been provided, probably you have to rethink about it and wait for the information, especially follow your upline and probably and the leaders, like Kisa said. So we can just wait for the roll up when all the events will be coming up, when the blockchain academy will be ready, when the services are ready, and all the guidance to follow. In the meantime, also we learned that for those people who have been asking, is it going to affect our business? Does it mean we are going to leave our business and start afresh? And as you have heard, you are free to run your business. You are just going to get more services to choose if you want to add more to leverage on this technology. So you can keep on doing your business. You can keep on doing your own trainings. You can just do the right thing. Don't just do the wrong thing because you feel maybe there is going to be an option. So you want to do the wrong thing and leave the team so you can concentrate on something else. It will not be good. Remember, what we do is we say always, what we do on earth will always be, we're always going to repay them here. So we have to do the right thing and have the all integrity, as you always said, as leaders. Be honest, be transparent to your team, do the right thing. So if you're also getting people on board as you do the smart contract, do it, and don't do it for yourself. Also support the people you are bringing on board so that everyone is going to succeed. Otherwise, I think for the information, for those a lot of question and confusion, I think majority of us have understood. And in case you get any other question, feel free to ask the right leader to give you the clarification. Don't get the information from the streets or from different people who probably, as Akita said, maybe they have been giving out the information wrongly. And as he said before, we should always wait for him to share maybe the information that has been found or filtered or it has reached the conclusion on the decision or any other matter which affects us as in business, not the premature information. So we appreciate so much. And also we appreciate also the members who have been able to be in the meeting. Let's just wait for all the available options, all the available opportunities, and also the skills, which is going to give us more knowledge to keep moving forward. Otherwise, thank you so much, leader from Dar es Salaam. I believe I believe the stay there is still good for you.
The stay,
And
the
keep
stay here is
staying, keep
good.
enjoying there.
And the people here believe
Okay.
that and the people here believe that the mask is the cause of the corona. I don't know how true is it, but
There's no corona in Tanzania. I think I saw myself.
this is a different land.
And I think we have corona in Kenya, which I'm not sure, but there life is normal.
Completely normal.
So we appreciate, and I think I'm going to give back to, I can see there is someone else with something to say or a question. So I'll just give back to you. And once again, we appreciate so much for the patience of the members and the leaders, for all the confusion, all the distractions, everything you have been awaiting, maybe feeling you're on the darker side. I believe for the patience you have had until the moment, you have gotten the information, and let's just wait for more clarity and more way forward. But now we are going to be doing all of the what we have in our hands to maximize all these technologies. Thank you very much, and back to you, Sakisa.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kibet. I can see Mr. Hassan, your hand is up. Let me listen what you want to tell us. Sultan himself, all the way from Mombasa. Yes, Kiongozi.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Hata nilikuwa nimeanza kusahau kizungu kidogo when I was in Tanzania.
Perfect.
So, I don't have much to say. It's not actually a question. I just want to add what Leader Kibet has said. As I add on it, I urge Leader Kibet, please go look for vitamin C. Whenever you travel, you can swallow a bit, so that you don't have sore throats. Yeah. Personally, I've learned in life that life is a series of problems and solutions. And as a leader, I believe you are bringing us to the right path. And I believe in you, Leader Hisa. The way you're planning, the way everything is rolling out, I have no doubt that the future is bright. I have no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that we are going for greatness.
I can remember you are the person with the highest doubt. When I invited you to come over to Dar es Salaam, you are asking me, tunahama sasa, kiongozi niambie tu, tunahama. I told you, no, that is not how we work. That is not our spirit. Because we have leaders who have invested in us so much. We have people who have believed in us in a big way. We cannot just be shifting left and right, but we also need to look for a way where we can expand our income channels. But in this way, in a way that we don't force anything to anyone. We share what we have, then the leaders have the obligation to choose what is right for them. I think that is the purpose of leadership. Give the people the freedom to do whatever they want at any time they need. So I appreciate so much for believing in me. Thank you also for coming to Dar es Salaam. I think soon you'll come to visit me again here, because here is going to be my home for the next few weeks, if not few months. Because East Africa is big, leaders, and this is the power of you being financial free. You can live in any town you like, in any country you like. You see? Let me hold in there. We'll talk later. Shukran viongozi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nafat, I can only see your finger. I don't know if you want to talk or you are pointing to the ceiling. Nafat, where is... I saw also Jonah here. Leader Jonah, where are you? Turn on your video. I saw you had lifted up your hand. Turn your video on. Yes, you can proceed.
Okay, Lion. Hi. Good evening, leaders. How are you?
We are very fine.
Thank you very much, all leaders, for being here at this particular time. And I just want to say, actually, I believe in the leadership that Sahari Kisa is showing us here. And I've been traveling with him all along. We are together here in Dar es Salaam. We call it Dar here. So, and we've been analyzing. Actually, what he has told you is that, there are so many things that can come along the way, and there are so many things that you can have to wait and see. But this one now, we've just been seeing it, and we've been analyzing. We've seen that it is something that actually we need to understand more before we share to our people. So we are still on it, leaders. We are still seeing the way this thing can give us service. We are still seeing the way it can enable our people to earn. We are still on the move. So at this particular time, we want to tell you that keep on waiting, keep on preparing. If at all that we will have to tell you this is where to go, or this is how to move with it. So leaders will have gotten prepared, and you'll be ready by that particular time. I want to say thank you very much for listening to us, and I believe we will work together towards achieving our dream, because everyone has a very big dream that you want to achieve. Thank you very much for coming me to say a word here. Maybe I'll talk more some other time, but now, thank you very much, leaders.
So leaders, I appreciate so much. If there's no any other question or anyone who going to give a suggestion, I appreciate so much, leaders, for all of you. Thank you for the belief in the system. Thank you for the belief in our leadership. Thank you for your patient, leaders. Sometimes it takes heart and courage for you to traverse through all of this, but I know in the next 1 month, the roadmap will be clear to each one of us. We'll have the freedom of expression, the freedom of talking, and if you have anything in heart, leaders, feel free to share with our top leaders. Feel free to inbox me, we talk it out. Don't have anything and sleep over it, because we are friends, leaders, not only in business, but also in terms of family. So when situation you think that things are not going well, be open, talk out, leaders. At the end of the day, we always get a solution. Up to there, leaders, have a blessed evening. The entire meeting, I'm going to upload it on YouTube, so that those who have not made it into the meeting, they can also go through it over and over, so that the information you receive about blockchain technology, you compare with what we are sharing. If it does not go hand in hand, know that that one is someone else's information. But we are always ensure that information flows in a system. Thank you very much, and have a blessed evening. Bye-bye, leaders. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, leaders.